Here we go. For problem number 15, we have that won't really work. We have a figure, it's a trapezoid. All right, and so it has these little arrows here. Can somebody remind me what those arrows mean?
Those sides are parallel.
Those sides are parallel. Okay, those sides are parallel. And then they give us this. They say, hey, this little angle here in the corner here, this is x minus 50 degrees, and this right here is x degrees. And then what's that little perfectly drawn corner mean?
It's a 90-degree angle.
90-degree angle. So I know that this is a 90-degree angle. Okay, and so they want us to figure out what x is. Does anybody know what the sum of the interior angles on a four-sided figure is? Yes.
160.
360, right? So all these angles should add up to 360. Now, you might say to yourself, well, Mr. Adams, why did they put this in with the parallel line and all that stuff? Why is that in there? Well, think of it like this. If I extend this line in this direction, and I extend this line in this direction, and extend this line and extend it this way, isn't this the transversal that crosses two parallel lines? Right? Now, what do we know about the same side interior angles? Well, they're not the same. You're right. In this particular case, they're the same. But what do we know about? Well, what do we know about alternate interior angles?
They add up to 90.
Okay, you answered my first question, right? So what I'm saying is, what's this right here? What's this angle right here? Well, this angle plus this angle adds up to 180,
So that's
right? Yeah, so this has to be 90, right? So this angle right here has to be 90. Now, another approach or another question I said is, what about the alternate interior angles? Well, because this is 90, this has to be 90 because they're alternate interior angles. And then because this is a linear pair, then that means that this would also have to be 90. All right? So if these two angles add up to 180, in other words, 90 plus 90 equals 180, what do we know about these two angles? They add up to 180. Now, I took the long route because guess what? I could have done this problem a lot simpler had I done this. What if I extend this line and extend this line and extend this and this? Well, now I have another scenario where this is the transversal, right? And these are same side interior angles. And what we said on the last problem was that same side interior angles always add up to 180. So there's two ways to handle this problem, but x plus x minus 50 equals 180. And we could have, not 1800, 180. So I used I basically wanted to drive home that there's lots of ways to do the problem. So if you guys use this method, what you would have said was 360 is equal to 180 plus x plus minus 50, right? Because it's a minus 50. Minus 50. I would have subtracted 180 from both sides and you would have ended up with this anyways, right? Does that make sense? All right, so now I've got 2x, and I add 50 to the other side, so I've got 2x is equal to 230, right? Divide both sides by 2, and I get x is equal to, what is that, 115? So this angle right here is 115. 115 minus 50 is what? 65, I think, right? Is that correct? Double check Mr. Adams' math. Is that what it says in the back of the book?